Traveler, Servant, and Healer. Should we go in any kind of order? I guess we'll start Weaver and Gatekeeper.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the Aranuva matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread.
You know what? Fair enough. They sucked. Also, the cleaners were just a ridiculous joke. They did nothing. They talked a lot and did nothing. Worst assassins I've ever seen.
These crawling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
Okay, I don't know what that comment's about.
That noble lady, the way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins.
Yeah, she's a lot. Aglaya's a lot. Bit tough to deal with. Is she, though? This just seems rude. She's truly selfless in her dedication. I guess that's true. She's as cold as winter frost. Also true, but pretty mean to say, so she's truly selfless in her dedication.
Huh. Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone selfless.
Yeah. She does try to kill people a lot.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again, in the sea of flowers where the west wind ends. And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple. Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer.
This is a very interesting effect they have on the character. Yeah, I know the dialogue, but it's just, I'm a little taken aback by the interesting effect they put on the characters, honestly. That's pretty cool. I don't know if they're supposed to look like glass or crystal or something, but interesting.
Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy, because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only me?
Mark these words, Snowy. See you tomorrow.
Let's continue. Traveler, the Servant, and the Healer.
Hello! If it isn't our little deliverer. My wish. Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun for another millennium or 2. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich?
I don't know, ask the millionaires and billionaires. They seem to want to do both.
Right, Princess Homebuddy? Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches,
Jesus Christ, I feel that one. Although, I don't kill people by touching them, I just... Yeah, anyway. Being alone sucks.
for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Alright, calling her out.
Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey.
Entirely sure Castrus's wish there was selfless at all. Wasn't selfish in an damaging or very self-centered way necessarily, but was it selfless? She just kind of wanted some human connection. Not a bad thing, just not selfless.
You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches.
Oh yeah, you definitely didn't grow up rich. That is like the de facto wish for somebody who has known poverty. It's fun.
Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see if she'd still become the gold weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
Okay, there can absolutely be an argument for status contributing to career, like success. What is the saying? If you want to know somebody's, future net worth, all you need to do is have a address of where they were born. They were born into an affluent area. They're far more likely to ultimately have money in the future because they have more opportunity. And those opportunities are fostered. Those gifts that they have, any potential, are actually fostered instead of crushed under the weight of poverty and strife. It's a whole social economic thing, and it completely sucks the life out of people every day. It's awful. Anyway, moving on. Right, I guess I'll read these. Can we jump in and fit right into their convo? These wishes, they make me want to smile. They don't make me want to smile. Can we jump right in and fit right into their convo? I don't really want to. I'm fine just listening.
Doesn't sound like an easy task.
No, it really doesn't.
Warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free.
Yeah. Having means does lead to a sense of freedom that you can't have if you don't have. I get that one.
They're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
Okay. And I think only Hyacinth is really selfless. But yeah. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if I 100% agree on the interpretation, but it's not like I disagree with any of them being good things or noble in any fashion. They were fine. Just not selfless. Oh god, Anaxa. This'll be a thing.
Fine, my student. Must we go over this again?
Probably.
Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods.
Dude, you have such a fucking chip on your shoulder.
My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth. I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
But how? You didn't, through means of your own, achieve divinity. You are becoming part of a process that you don't completely understand, that is outside of your control. I think he just wants to take credit for something he didn't really do. But okay, whatever,
Isn't
dude.
he, you know, a little... I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a titan?
Yeah, supremely arrogant and, narcissistic. No, I don't like the second one. Careful, that's your future teacher you're talking about.
Well, that's... something. Could I ever be that sure of myself?
You should not. It is a fault. It is not a quality you want to seek. Dude's kind of a douchebag. Hilarious, but not the best people to have conversations with. Narcissistic people, self-centered people are not the most fun to converse with at times. Oh, hi, Mighty.
Finan? Since when did you become so timid, asking such juvenile questions about wishes?
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone?
Oh no, it's his whole thing. He always looks down on people. But he also kind of doesn't. He's an interesting character.
No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right?
Is this the point where we foreshadow naked bath fighting, or no? Oh my god, I love it. You'll be the kind of friends who think nothing of sitting shoulder to shoulder in a hot bath. And depending on your interpretation, either in full plate armor or naked. Probably both at one point or another. It was an interesting relationship you guys had.
Horrifying. Is that really something I'll enjoy one day?
Oh, that's great. To be completely fair, I have myself sat at least half naked, you know, in swim trunks in hot springs for far too many hours with groups of assorted, interesting people. Also jumping into frozen lakes and then back into hot springs and into snow and then back into hot springs, and a lot of good fun. Just don't get overheated, drink plenty of water. It's great. Also, the weirdest conversations you'll ever have in your life.
What are you mumbling to yourself now? Whatever. The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind.
Did he kill him? But he got better, right? Or... I don't know.
Finan, you look... Never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost.
No, that's just his normal face.
My wish is simple. One honest duel, face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
You don't use a sword, a blade of any kind, but sure.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal.
There's a layer of, or a level of honesty to a fair contest of one's own strength without anything else. So you got to give it to the guy. He's simple. He knows what he wants.
Still, those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about. This wish, I shall not forget.
Alright, well that's the last of his, not so alive companions.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
Right, is that what we were doing? Because that was just a conversation with a bunch of crazy people.
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
Things go bad. The darkest storm must eventually pass. Perhaps they'll come to Ides Elysiae. This calamity is what set you on your journey. I don't know, am I still... I'm like in his past, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be influencing it, but all of these could potentially... Whatever. This is the most true, relevant, the third one. This calamity is what set you on your journey.
If that's true, then who will protect everyone in Ides Elysiae?
That's the fun part. No one.
Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case...
It's true weight, like the weight of responsibility or something of that nature. Interesting. Good metaphor.
Accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart. But now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
Because it's all bullshit. Actually, in this universe, it definitely isn't.
What? What's happening?
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold, sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesized catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
I never put it together before. Is mem like these things? And mem supposed to be like memory? A remembrance sort of thing? Okay. Didn't quite put that together before. Should have. It's very obvious.
But my parents, the whole village.
I don't think it's a Titan's doing. We need to save them. Now.
You're right. Chief, what are we truly facing? Is this the power of a Titan?
I don't think so.
This is beyond any Titan. Beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction.
Interesting. I have to assume it has to do with one of the paths. So, destruction? Because it honestly kind of reminds me of the abundance, but I don't believe that has anything to do with this particular area. Ever.
The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even Titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
I'm not entirely sure why this one's in yellow, but... or... orangish yellow? I don't know what color that is. We'll probably go with that one. I don't know if these are just options that won't actually take us anywhere and will just give us a little more dialogue. Or if this is trying to hint at us needing to pick this one. I'm unclear here. Yeah, we'll just follow the breadcrumbs. Protect those who must be protected.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed, our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within. Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world. But one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path.
Interesting logic, but okay.
And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh, deliverer.
God, you creep me out.
Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
Last one's funny. We'll go with number 1. What are you talking about?
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you?
Oh, that's disturbing.
No, it can't be.
Oh, that's not good.
You... Are you talking to me?
Okay, to be fair, if anybody came up to me and said, "Aren't we best friends forever?" I'd probably slash him down too.
No. That ribbon. Olivia. No. I should have known. Please. No. Stop. Please stop. Olivia, I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield.
Look, if this is Legias's fucking fault, all of this, we're gonna need to do something very graphic with a baseball bat.
In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one, his silence heavier than the earth he moved. His home, his past, his name, all buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the Hand of Shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to do all that was within his power to save those who needed saving. Those words his friend spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the Flame Chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
Still not 100% following how this Flame Chase journey has anything to do with the Black Tide. You know, the thing that killed all of his friends and family. But okay.
Yet losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
Act 2, Trial.
This is
Seriously?
the abyss of fate.
Was he put on trial?
Hold on. Finance here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
And now, Act 2 of our immersive drama unfolds.
You're enjoying this way too much, buddy.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, Light Calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Krymnos, Mighty-Mos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima.
You know what? I have to appreciate the world building of everything a month and a calendar year. But also, only people very deep into the lore will even have any care about that. World building's always useful.
As you know, Though Mighty Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akama to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign lands. After Aglaya's mediation, Feynman met Mighty Mos's challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself. So, as Feynman's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other.
Oh my god, are we gonna do a debate? Is Mighty gonna have to debate Finan or something?
True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantin shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
Well, give him a chance, he might figure out a way.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life.
It sounds like we're gonna do some sort of trial or debate or something, and you're talking about killing people. Slow down.
Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
What are you talking about? That was every conversation the two of them ever had. Like, that was mild.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
What?
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now.
Same.
Look at me. Just a common soldier. If it weren't a contest of swords, Lady Goldweaver would have taken the fight herself. When it comes to dying for the Holy City, how could I ever measure up to her?
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Okay, but you can only say that as the person not risking their life?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
When isn't she?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
Come on, we've got this. Probably. He's immortal, so that kind of throws a wrench in things, but hey, maybe we don't have to fist fight him or something.
Now that's what I like to hear.
Oh, good.
Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out.
I was kind of under the impression that she was already, not with us. Not to know she's just studying.
Still, I hope she's doing well.
Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantin's scales of justice.
Well, I mean, it was literally my first day here, but yeah, sure.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she?
My god, I was actually right about something? Holy shit. That doesn't happen often. I need to savor this moment. And that's enough.
Of course, Lygus disappears right when I need answers.
What, like he's gonna tell you the truth?
Forget it. I need to catch up with Finan first.
Amazing. Talantin may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement.
What? What the hell did he do wrong? The guy didn't even trash talk. Didn't do anything to... Okay, fine, I guess you're getting impaled.
But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you.
Shut up.
The signet of Kremnos. The crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
I don't think your people and their ways necessarily balances out the world. Not really, balancing the scales there.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
It should be fairly obvious, but maybe there's more.
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you?
Fair.
Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
He is pretty self-centered.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Yeah, so we're doing the whole scales thing again, huh? Wasn't it like friendship or some bullshit? I don't actually remember. That was 3.0, I think. Okay. Accept the test.
Now this is a tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that signifies so much? Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
Oh. His destiny, maybe? The deliverer card? Yeah, it's definitely not the sword. A heart of steel. I don't know what that is or how relevant that would be. The deliverer card. Maybe.
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength.
Oh, yeah, we're not.
In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Ares Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This car. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Look, Finan.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Trinan, Finan, and...
You can ignore me, it's fine.
Hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Cyrene. But how?
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
Not necessarily. You're super cute, though.
Cyrene? This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Crumnoan over there.
No, make him wait. It'll get more interesting that way.
Still playing house, boy?
See? The longer you make him pout, the more interesting the dialogue will be.
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry, you already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Ares Elysiae, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Memorance maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world. But that's not enough, Finan. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple.
Was that an insult? Sounded kind of like an insult.
Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer?
Why?
How about it? Can you help us?
Wouldn't that be cheating?
Relax. Our dear crown prince won't have a clue.
Oh, so it is just cheating. Cool. Whatever pisses Mighty off.
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory, for their sake.
Wait, hold up. I guess I didn't quite understand that. The duel is the scales? That's the duel? No wonder Mighty's so pissed off. This is bullshit.
I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes.
Sure. Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow.
Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is... a card?
Yeah, a card. Only a card. Definitely a card weighs more than your ring. Maybe plus a human being, but, you know, whatever. Same thing.
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
Oh, bullshit. That's how he got the fucking nickname.
It's a deal.
The scales. They're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment, for the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ides Elysiae, the nameless hero.
Is he a nameless hero? He has a name.
However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales, hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Okay. Kinda sounds like you pulled that out of your ass, but sure.
Yes, even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
You're such a fun person.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier, and if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the Flame Chase journey.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Arkham's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night.
If heroes were as countless as the stars, then you guys aren't doing so great.
History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
Yeah. Okay. It gets kind of bloody from here.
You must see it now, how different this is from the flame-chased journey you traveled.
Yeah, you care to explain that? Okay. Bow to you as well. Well. I would like to say all of these, as a matter of fact. We'll go with the second one for now. Just whose memories are these?
Patience. We're approaching the final act.
Can we please kick him in his probably non-existent balls already?
These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent Era Nova. Such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talentum as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night. Ah, come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats.
Oh, that was a dark thing to say, wasn't it?
Our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
That's a fun thing to cut away to. Just the screams of people dying.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Skrymnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akama. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Catholi has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
I wonder if the entry hour thing should have been a hint at the very beginning.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan. We set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysos heir. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Emphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise.
Never know what is foreshadowing or intentional, especially with, translations. Isn't the long night the Time Titan? Is that a thing? Anyway.
So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest. After which, we shall all face oblivion. Or embark on one final grand journey.
Act 3. Return. Indistinct mutters? Indistinct mutters. That word sounds weird to me. Muttering? Sure. Mutters. Sounds odd.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
Oh my god, it has a voice this time? Did it have a voice before? I can't remember. Maybe.
The Black Tide has reached Akama. Emphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world.
Ooh, immolation. That's a fun word.
Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
Yeah, I guess cleansing fire will do it. Scorched earth is generally not a good... Jesus Christ, this is so depressing and or nihilistic, I guess. I don't know.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Okay, so is Emphorius just like a controlled burn in a forest? You're just gonna scorch it to the ground, let it burn down to ash, and the nutrients enrich the soil for new growth? Because that's all great on a small scale for an ecosystem. A whole world of people? Kinda fucked. You know, just saying.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lady, to the end of the flame chase. And the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold and behold. Beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called Deliverer is nothing more than Emphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
I'm so confused by everything. Just in general. What? Is fate trying to end the world with the Black Tide, or rewrite the world with the Era Nova, or what? I don't understand. Whatever. It's a complex story. Guys, got anything to say?
The future revealed by the Titan.
Just what will we see?
What future? I thought you were rewriting existence.
The future revealed by the Titan.
Same thing.
What?
All right, jumping into the doorway. Hopefully it doesn't flicker out of existence and I fall to my death. You know what? Probably the same outcome either way, so yep.
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. But just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more.
Oh, okay. That is an interesting way of putting that. Yeah, you know what? No, I disagree. On a cosmic scale, life is ultimately not that showy in its existence. So, you know, fuck you.
It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Jesus Christ, dude.
The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity. As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now, if you would.
My journey to the
Aranova comes.
Oh, deliver us.
Enough talk.
Though you
Now this
What if there's another one?
Come on, Snowy.
beyond
Make
the
the Aranova.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
I think I've seen this scene before. This is the rest of Finon and Cyrene's story.
Ah, indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
I'll read the text above. So that was, all shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. The text above, only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness Aranova. So we've heard that since the very beginning.
A total of 33,550,335 times.
Jesus Christ, that is an awful amount of Groundhog's Day refreshes, you know? And this seems like a lot longer than a single day. Multiple years, or an entire lifetime, actually, I suppose. Multiple generations? God only knows. Jesus. Sounds truly hellish.
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, a never-ending cycle.
I mean, I kind of knew it. This whole thing, we got some information on. Sure, I knew it.
Sharp as ever, I see.
No, she really is about as sharp as the baseball bat she carries.
Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth?
Or you could just fucking tell me and stop jerking me around.
Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame chase journey, and the cycles of Unforius. Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish.
Really?
Nice.
I can talk to Legaius to show the final memory. Or optional, watch memory fragments. Fucking 8 of them?
Huh?
Alright, I'm gonna do the memory fragments because
Nice.
why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. But I'm gonna be annoyed and I don't know, bitchy about the whole thing probably. It's interesting, I enjoy it, but it's also drags sometimes. Okay. Eternal Recurrence number 134.
Not a single soul to be seen. So this is how the vortex looks at the end of days. Looks like I've got company after all. But since you've made it here. So, in the end, you succeeded. Executioner.
Uh-oh. What? What the hell? The only executioner we know of, or I know of, would be Castorus. Okay, I wonder who he was talking to. Or are these 8 the last person that ended up with him? So, the Chrysos heirs. Guess we'll see. Eternal Recurrent. What even is that? 10 million? 348,765?
Nice.
Hopefully got that right.
Castorus, didn't you?
Okay, well the last one wasn't her.
Yes, I've become death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. What you see is the surging of the river of souls, brought on by the countless dead feeding it in these dark times. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into a torrent and guard the vortex to see the Era Nova fulfilled.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me. Please, everyone, fight with me to the very last.
I hear them. The dead hail you. They're prepared. Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you leads to light and eternal flames.
Okay, so the executioner's the Flame Reaver. I'm assuming. That or that jackass over there, but it's probably the Flame Reaver. Eternal Recurrence. What do we have? Is that really just 7,753,021? Commas would really be nice. Some sort of punctuation, or not punctuation. What the hell are those called in between numbers?
There's water everywhere. This place is always so wet and sticky. Even my tail's getting heavy.
Once again, I have no idea if she's actually a cat person or if that's an outfit. Also, really holding on to the whole "you're a cat" thing. Okay.
Plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise. Yikes. Nobody from Dolos could stand this.
So you feel it too, huh?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth. Do what you need to do.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with 2.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said? You know what really matters.
Yeah, apparently killing everybody and ending the world.
Yeah.
But
I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you know, I'm not in the business of making losing deals. I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let me become the first wind of your new world.
Prophecy is the world's biggest lie. Yeah, it's kind of seeming that way. Also, have they ever just tried not killing everybody and rewriting the world? Is letting the dark tide consume everything worse? I suppose it probably is, right? This is so twisted and dark and... Anyway. Recurrence. Hey, look, 2,691. Are we going down in numbers? Really, it's kind of jumping all over the place.
Just shut up and get out of here!
Oh, look. It's the bromance timeline.
Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strife.
Oh, I'm still no match for them.
No, I know you can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Era Nova with me. Together, let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate.
Could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out, scared of a stupid prophecy? I'll transcend the prophesized fate. All right. But I've got a better way. As the son of Gorgo, I'll prove myself with one last grand victory. Just like when I ripped out the old king's heart.
Jesus.
Go. Leave this to me. If the Black Tide creatures block out the sun, then we Kremnoans will fight in the shade. And when I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
Wait, I don't remember the Lord of the Rings that well, but was if the arrows block out the sun, if their arrows block out their sun, then we'll fight in the shade? Wasn't that like a Lord of the Rings reference? Maybe it's older than that, or I'm mistaken, but hilarious. Either way. Good, I don't know what you would call that. Good saying. Eternal Recurrence. 823,156. Why I'm reading the numbers, I don't know. Oh my god, so this is the one where everybody survived and everything is great, right? Or alternatively, FF over there devoured the world. The jokes about him being the Aeon of Veracity were hilarious. Honestly, I just think he's kind of adorable with this little crown.
Hey, little one. Are you scared?
Wait, is Hyacinth gone and it's just the little guy? Because that's a really weird timeline.
As brave as Hyacinth. Stay close, little Ika.
Oh my god, there's a timeline where Finan basically becomes a Pokemon trainer. I want that timeline.
What? No, not you two.
Oh, is Ika gonna take on the Black Tide all on his own so Finan can kill everybody?
I see. I won't squander your kindness. Your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me.
there's one last thing I need to do before the Aranova. Come, Executioner. Let this patch of clear sky show me where to strike.
That is the best timeline. Well, no, it's not. Everybody's clearly been killed. But, Ika lived for a bit. Total recurrence. What number are we at now? 33,550,334. Cool. Is that the highest number yet? I don't think so, right?
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
Oh god, Aglai is the last one in this one.
So even the future revealed by the Titans may not come to pass.
The Era Nova. This unrivaled masterpiece. I have no regrets now that I may entrust it to my most trusted apprentice.
Are you saying?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex, ready to swallow this place. I must weave the last of my humanity into a net to hold back the deluge. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Now, the hour of fulfillment has come.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Each of them having their own prophecy makes a slightly different twist every occurrence of the world. See, that's why prophecies are bullshit. There's always a lot of wiggle room there.
Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to weave the strongest future for the new world. There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold, but with the steel tip of a needle.
Okay, that was kind of threatening. I liked it. All right, 24,581,189.
Treeby, look. We made it to the vortex.
Oh god, he sounds even more upset than before.
That prophesied future. The flower fields where the west wind ends. Era Nova. We're so close now.
Background just break a little bit.
You can't speak anymore. Please. Allow me to pause just a moment before I keep my promise. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
Jesus. Okay. Last one. 67,023.
The vortex of Genesis. The last time I was here, I was returning the core flame of reason. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. But a holy sanctuary of the Titans looks more like their frozen crypt to me.
Does it really? Sure, whatever.
Well, all the core flames do lie here now. It's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What walks with you now is but a thought in your mind.
Oh. So now you're just hallucinating. Good for you.
Of course. How could I forget that?
You know, to be completely fair, the fact that he hasn't cracked every single timeline is, impressive.
But I'll say the same to you. It's my honor to walk this final stretch with you, too.
You know what? It is absolutely all in Finance head, because that is the nicest thing an Axa has ever said.
Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
Yeah. Just leave it to me.
Time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
Okay, we watched all of the horrible fates of many different eternal recurrence, I guess. Occurrences. Hey, Lygus, I hate it here. Can we move on?
You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
What are you talking about? It literally rehappens over and over and over and over and over and over and over millions of times. So no, it will not be irreversible. In fact, it will repeat on loop. You know what? At this point, I don't give a shit. Show me the final memory.
Ah, very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together.
Would you stop sounding like you're getting off on this shit? Fucking come on.
As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival, and this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything.
God, don't strip.
I believe that since you've bathed in that eon's gaze, you can make Amphorius's frozen fate flow once again.
Oh, interesting. He wants it to continue somewhat. I wonder if the mechanism, it's a scepter, right? Is stuck in an endless loop and hasn't been able to continue its calculations. We'll see. I don't want to speculate too much.
Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history.
Wait, is he implying that we've actually gone through this before as well?
She is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, she has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time, under her guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound, but if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
I?
So, in the end, you succeed, Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
The time has come to once again start everything.
Let's try it this other way.
I have much speculation. I don't know how much I want to... Something should be very obvious at this point. I'll try to keep it to myself.
I'm not in a hurry and I choose you.
Because a lot of things seem pretty obvious at this point. And for a while now. But we'll see.
Have some sunshine.
I shall
Could be wrong.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Also, if I can, I plan to blow this guy away with a fucking dragon, so, you know.
Embrace a new life.
No, Trippy.
Delivering warmth. Is it coming? Riding the west wind. Away we go!
And dragon. It's not doing that much damage.
May death protect us! As you wish.
This world.
Trust me. We can do anything!
The way that went. You like you.
Nope, we've got him.
Return to the great dream. Answer me. Will you be the blazing sun? Even if all creation burns to ash.
Wilt here. Embrace a new life.
This ends now. With your corpse. I'll ignite the dawn!
How is this possible?
The sons of destruction, now twinned. Feel them set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
Let's try it this other way.
Yeah, that reveal was kind of obvious. Between his sword and I didn't realize this until the last photo because we didn't meet Cyrene before. He had Cyrene's, it almost looks like a sickle, but it looks like some sort of wand or something, like moon-shaped, crescent-shaped. And then obviously the sword he has. So yeah, this one's been a little bit obvious. This reveal.
It's coming. Ready, set. Fighting the west wind.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm confused as to maybe, despite the recurrences, Finon or a part of him is still clinging on. But why would that be the case? Does he need some sort of antagonist to push him forward? Has he been corrupted by the Dark Tide in previous
I will guide
recurrences?
the Rainbow Bridge. Everyone's
Reasoning is there for the Flame Reaper's existence, I wonder.
Light. Dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more. You play.
Also, it's not it's not an actual time travel situation, so having two of them isn't really like a paradox. But it is interesting that there can be two of him. But as always, get dragoned.
I only wish that death may protect us.
He has two break bars, two toughness bars. Interesting.
Watch my moves closely.
I'm still just gonna hit him with a dragon, but
Please.
I wonder if he's supposed to be broken to make this fight easier or something.
That hurts a bit. Trust me. Together, we
The
can
fact that
do
he can copy himself is also relevant to the story. Or if it's just a gameplay thing.
Remember that.
We do need some sunshine.
I'm letting this go at normal speed, quote unquote normal speed, for the
My fury.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
I'm letting this stay at normal speed because of the cinematic nature of it, but my god is it slow feeling.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Unchanging. Unceasing.
It's coming. Ready, set. Fighting the west wind, away we go.
Almost got him.
Life is not as fragile as butterfly wings.
See if we take him down with this.
I grant you this, as you wish.
Not quite.
Is this how it feels to be in sync?
Me.
Oh, do I have to reduce the toughness bar now? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Everyone's been waiting for us.
If that's the case, he might hit me kind of hard here.
May this faint light dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more.
Not quite. I was gonna say, did the little prince take him out again?
Embrace new life.
Or actually, it was Tribby last time. Maybe we could get Tribby to do it twice. Oh my god! Okay. Alright. Tribby got the kill twice.
witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. Why not let wrath incinerate fate?
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that Eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Eon's glance that it was reborn.
Okay.
That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation.
Yeah, I get it. It's the simulated universe. That you've made that pretty obvious. And the recurrences keep happening. For some reason, I'm assuming. They haven't been able to finish. Or maybe it's compiling data over many attempts. I mean, that's not anything dissimilar from crunching numbers over and over and over again.
A bottomless well of fury aimed at the god who cast it aside.
What? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, it's him, right? Final Aeronova before the eternal recurrence begins.
Finan. We set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel?
This is a very, very cool picture. Very pretty. Yeah, the whole multiple layers, the flames in the foreground, they're standing, her very bright, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Staff, sickle, thing. Guy turning dark. Not entirely sure why that's red, but you know, sky's turning black, everything going to chaos.
We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
Oh, interesting. Ooh, I like it. The, world is falling apart. The image. Very cool.
You see it too? Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
It doesn't really look like a shattered screen. It doesn't look like dead pixels. More like a rendering error, or image not being fully loaded.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the Black Tide all along. Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Silicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions.
Could you not sound like you're touching yourself while you're saying all of this, please? God damn, it's creeping me out.
As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true, as the model of reason he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Oh. Is a surprise.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Are you naive? Because it very much sounds like the Era Nova is the goal, not... It doesn't affect him. You know what, Finon, you stand proud there, bud.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
Are we looking for an anti-life equation?
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
I mean, not to be that guy, but it might literally be. Your level of consciousness might be in question at this point. Probably not, considering Intellitrons and... I don't know. You're probably a sentient AI of some sort, or maybe you physically exist. I don't know how this all works. It's all very weird and, convoluted. Yeah.
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Wow. Calling all the people that, if they're the same people over and over again, I don't know how to deal with that. But calling all the people you killed kindling, yeah, they have a lot of reason to hate you.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation.
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child.
Interesting. So we know that this scepter, Amphorius, seems to follow two paths. The erudition, because it is something created by, what was it? Was it Rupert that created it? In response, trying to get a response from the Aeon. I think I might be remembering that wrong. And then remembrance, because I don't know, it's a memory. It's memory somehow. I don't know. And douchebag there is definitely destruction.
The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe.
Yeah, I was honestly curious about that, the golden blood thing that you see dripping from... Oh, what is the name of the god of destruction? The Aeon of Destruction. Oh, I don't remember its name. But yeah, that drips golden blood from its severed arms. That I noticed way back.
Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496. Philia 093.
Oh.
No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Eon's gaze.
Oh, is he trying to turn them into emanators of destruction?
You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish.
Wait, if that's the case, this is basically just like an AI training model. Just keep doing it over and over again until something good happens. We don't know how, but hey, if it works. Okay.
In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Iron Tomb. Lord Ravager. Okay.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
His own arrogance, probably?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us, covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. but we're not gonna tell ya.
Okay. Killing him is the best way to get your results.
We're going to weave a long dream for Emborius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Emborius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame chase journey.
Interesting. So, well, she's the mastermind behind all of this, I suppose, at this point.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy.
No, it all seemed pretty horribly awful.
What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. The little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Aranova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end.
Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking as well. That Cyrene is going to be, you know, the one in control of time, like Oronex, and obviously Finon is going to carry the world, like Kefali. So they're literally just taking over those roles, but not as Chrysos heirs, but more literal sense. What I'm confused about now, and I guess we'll see, she obviously ends up somewhere floating in the void. Is that why he becomes the Flame Reaver? To make sure that the Era Nova never actually happens?
Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing.
Right, and their actions would be, their acts as those two titans would be to make sure that the time repeats itself and that the world is held in this loop. So, yeah, very fitting.
Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
Oh, it does not sound like it will.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story.
Yep, this is how you become the Flame Reaver. The ceremonial blade.
I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
Kaslana? Oh, is his name not Finon?
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
I will wait for that day for as long as it takes. The day will come to unravel this mortal eternal and follows in our footprint to right anything the last thing that ever was. That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger.
Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look.
You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae.
I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again.
You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you.
Let it flow. It's time for me to go.
Even if it's a path with no turning back.
When have we ever had the luxury of turning back?
Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins? Will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero.
Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time.
Why?
Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate. And I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness, sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos.
And go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world, seize the core flames, and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might, wield your futility like a sword, and fight against the gods.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.